Hi, I'm Christine and welcome. If you've got little kids like I do, you might have this grand idea that you're going to roll out your yoga mat and do some yoga while your kids are around, and it doesn't quite look like that. Right? Doesn't quite come together like that because the toys are everywhere, and the moment I'm on my mat, he's on the mat too, and it gets interesting fast. But what I will say is that, there's definitely some little things that you can do that can still at least help you get into your body and keep some stretching and keep some strength going. So I'm just going to show you a quick little sequence of some stuff I do here. This is actually how I often open my yoga classes. So you could do this on your mat, or you could do it on your bed, or you could do it on the floor, or you could do it in the grass, wherever you are with your kid. And you're like, you know what, I haven't been moving my body. I just need to move. All right. So all we do here is three breaths for each movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Maybe you can even get your kid to do two. Hands up. I do this and Zach's like, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale and exhale. Good. That was three. So now inhale, arms up. We're going to go to one side. Just get a side stretch in and up. Switch sides, going side to side. One more each side. Good. From here, on your next exhale, do a twist. So hold opposite leg, hold yourself up with the other hand behind you, roll your shoulders back, look back behind you, hold it for three breaths. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale the other way. This is usually about the time that all of these toys are ending up in my lap, as he gives them to me as offerings. All good. Enjoy, keep them engaged, keep them as part of it. Ask them if they want to do it with you, and if not, allow for some interruptions. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. You can get a little hip stretch in. Nothing complicated. Little Sukhasana, one ankle in front of the other. You just fold forward. Good. You can fold forward, and this is about the time when they climb onto your back and help you go a little deeper. And sit on up. Change the cross of your ankles, and you'll be able to get your other hip. Good. All right, so it doesn't have to look like a fancy yoga practice. It doesn't have to be complete with morning opening, centering, and shavasana at the end. Although those practices, if you can somehow get them into your week, if not every day, obviously are still going to do you a world of good. But at the very least, in the meantime, have a little bit of fun with your kids around. They love downward dog. Let's do it. Downward dog. Doesn't even need to be, look at this, I'm narrow now. I got toys all over my mat. How can I even do a proper downward dog? Doesn't matter. Roll the shoulders. Continue having that upper body strength by having your hands on the ground and pushing it away. Pedal out your heels. You get to stretch your legs. Downward dog is really a full body stretch. And he might be able to, your child might want to do it with you as well. And they might be climbing underneath you, hanging out on the mat, doing their thing. I'm talking about toddlers here. You get some older kids, they're going to do some yoga with you. That'll be fun. And some younger kids, they could just lie on the ground beside you while you do your yoga. So those toddlers, I like to creep and crawl all over. You get a leg up. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Push the ground away. Get the other leg up. Oh. And if your kid's really tolerant, if you've gotten this far, you might even be able to bust out a little warrior, maybe on each side. Good. A little lunge. Getting that hip flexor going. And another little lunge. Good. Whatever you do, you're practicing your yoga with your kids around. Be open to the fact that it's going to get interrupted. that you are probably going to feel a little less grounded afterwards than you would in a regular practice. And they might want you to take off and go play. And that's okay. You can always come back and do another stretch a little later. That's what yoga is. It's bringing the practices that we've learned on the mat in meditation into our day to day lives. So I hope that this just gives you a few ideas of a couple of things you can do when you're already sitting on the floor playing with your kid. And enjoy your practice, whether it be brief and interrupted or it be complete and full of soul. Thank you so much for watching, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, to hit the bell, to go over to christine-gannett.com and sign up for the Inner Circle. Every week I send out inspiring messages to help us all tune into ourselves a little bit more so that we can turn on to our lives. Then I send out more little videos like this one about once a month as well. So sign up to the Inner Circle to get in on all of that goodness, and I'll see you here next time.